Hey, 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 beautiful souls. How are y'all today? I hope y'all are staying warm in this cold climate. If y'all are in areas where you receive ice and snow, which I heard most of the states got some weather. It's cold here. We got plenty of ice and a little bit of snow. So, but I am grateful to have shelter, a warm, cozy bed, food. So I always wake up with the attitude of gratitude. Okay, so we're going to pull from my cards. We're going to do a release card. And we're going to do Abraham Hicks Ask and It Is Given cards. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do my cards. You guys are so quiet. Please introduce yourself. My channel is getting some momentum going. And I just wanted to come on here and start sharing. I created this channel like 4 years ago. And I didn't really do anything with it. And these last 4 months, I just decided to come on here and start being a little bit more consistent with just, like I always say, people have to do their own work. But I just want to inspire people and also just share what I've gone through with domestic violence with people. This is a domestic violence channel. And just share my story because I think it's very important to share your voice, your story. Because what I discovered 11 years ago was how silent survivors were about domestic violence, because it was a lot of shame, guilt, stigma attached to it. So I wanted to take that stigma and shame off. And so many people have been so grateful that I share my sister's story. I even wrote a book about it. So I didn't know how I fit into the arena. All I seen was, wow, this is a epidemic that people, survivors, especially women, men too, go through this thing where they cannot share their pain. They have to walk on pin needles. They're embarrassed even after they've been out of the domestic violence for many, many years. So that's what I set out to do. Like, you do not have to walk in your shame. That is a low vibrating energy. And you can release that. And it will help I always say women because that's who I work with a lot. Women. It helps women to not only release their voice, but it helps the ones that are in real time, that are silent, to walk in their power, take their power back, walk in their freedom. And I just thought that was real important. So y'all can say hello. Y'all can say where you from. Y'all can chime in. If you are a survivor, this channel is for you. If you are a person in real time going through a situation, this channel is for you. So feel free to talk. We are letting out, releasing, surrendering, and letting go all these karmic negative energies that attach themselves to us. So we're changing the game. You know, it ain't no more silence in domestic violence. That's why the channel is named "Sound the Silence in Domestic Violence." Cause we're not being quiet no more. You all do not have to walk with your head down of shame. So we getting bold and courageous. Okay, bold and courageous. And we done transferred to the matriarch, honey. We out of the patriarch. And I'm saying this on a woman's level. But it's not really about male and female. Because there's a balance of energy of both in all of us. So, but we know the patriotic system was ran by the men. Okay. So, the matriarch is getting her crown back. So, I am proud to see more and more women knowing that they are the prize. They don't have to be chosen, picked, because they are the prize. They are the prize. And women are really tapping into prioritizing themselves first. And I'm married. I love my husband. So I'm not against men at all. So don't even take it that way. But we have seen so many women not prioritize themselves because we are caregivers, period. That's just our nature. So we are leaving that patriotic system behind and embracing our crown as matriarch. Okay? So I'm loving seeing the women love on themselves like never before. It's such a beautiful thing. And women uplifting women. So it's a good thing. Okay. Come on, Divine. What is the release today? So, I say all that to say is, hey guys, my name is Cassandra, but they shine. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in, introduce yourself. All right, that's an excellent one. All right. Okay, so we have 6 cards. We've got our release card and we got our Abraham Hicks card. There is greatness in you. Use your time wisely. Trust the process. Commit to yourself to your vision. Rest to reset. And stay focused. This message to me is about nurturing yourself, okay? In this season, it's winter season. You know, like it's cold outside and you got your little comfy area. You want to just lay down on the couch or in bed and just warm up with your blanket and watch Netflix or whatever you watch on TV and just be comfort. Well, that's good and all. You need to rest, to reset, of course. But there is greatness in you, okay? So, hibernating. Yes, this is the time to hibernating, but this is also the time to plant the seed, okay? Plant the seed because when spring comes, You want the abundance of harvest that you have put in, okay? So even though it's nice outside, it's cold outside, you want to still use your time wisely because you are developing the greatness in you, okay? And it's going to show when the spring and the summertime come, how great you are. You were hidden and buried, but it's just going to come out, okay? So trust the process. Trust the process. But in the meantime, make sure you are committing yourself to your vision. Make sure you, like I said, you're planting the seeds. You have to rest to reset. You have to have a balance. Don't commit yourself to the point where you just always working. Because that's not what the Most High had in mind for us. Although this matrix will tell you hustle and work hard and all that stuff. No. You still got to put in the work, but you need to rest to reset and stay focused. Stay focused on your commitment to your journey, to your vision, okay? As well as make sure you use your time wisely because there is greatness in you. All right. All right. It is natural for my body to be well. You do not have to think positive thoughts about your body, but you have to not think negative thoughts. If you could never again think about your body and instead just think pleasant thoughts, your body would reclaim its natural place of wellness. And that is so true. It is natural for my body, your body to be well. And a lot of people have been talking about the nervous system. And that makes so much sense, getting your nervous system regulated. Or when you're around someone and you feel a certain kind of way, that's your nervous system, like telling you something is out of balance. Or if you don't feel well, that's your nervous system telling you something is out of balance. And it's unnatural. So everything we're doing here is preparing for our spring, summer season to be in balance. Because there's a balance, wintertime, the leaves fall off the trees. They're supposed to. The tree is not dead. The leaves are supposed to fall off the tree, in order for it to stay balanced. Because when the spring comes, the buds start to come on. The leaves start to replenish itself because that's a balance. And we have to do the same thing. Oh man, if this message is not on point, I don't know what is. I release the unhealed version of myself. I release the unhealed version of myself. And that is what we're doing. It is a process. Trust the process. What we're doing every day, when I come on here, we are working on ourselves. We are releasing that unhealed version of ourselves. Because it's all about you. It's all about you working on you. Okay? Because I'm working on myself every day. But I show up. If I don't show up for myself, how can I show up for y'all? How can you show up for anyone? How can you show up for your family? How can you show up for your children if you're not showing up for yourself? So make sure you're showing up for yourself. Excuse my dirty nails. I was using glue earlier. All right. So I hope this message resonated with whoever it needs to resonate with. If it didn't resonate with you, then hey, it's okay. If it did, that's wonderful. If some of it resonated with you, that's great. Take what you need and leave what you don't. Okay? All right. Well, my name is Cassandra. Oh, and don't forget to burn this. This is I'm going to say this is a root chakra. And you get your red candle and burn the unhealed version of yourself, because it starts at the root. All the pain, all the horrible things that may have happened to you that you have considered horrible in your life, it starts at the root. So write this down on a piece of paper and release it. Burn it and release it. And write all of this down in your journal. Make you a paragraph. It don't have to be in this order. Get your red candle. You can write on there, I am healed. I am emerging as a beautiful butterfly. I am in transformation form, from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Whatever, you know what you need. I'm just bringing the information from the divine. Alrighty. Well, my name is Cassandra Shine, and it is through our voices and stories that we can help or inspire others to become survivors. And don't forget to sound the silence in domestic violence. Go ahead and introduce yourself, because the more we do this collectively, the more we're going to stamp out domestic violence. Okay? Alrighty. Y'all have a beautiful day and stay warm and safe.